Hello guys, how are you doing? What's up? It's me, Thales. You are watching my channel dedicated to the studying of English language from basic to advanced. This is an intermediate advanced video, so if you are watching, I guess you are supposed to understand English speaking and listening as well. So, before we begin, subscribe to the channel. There are many videos. There are more than 120 videos available for my playlist Intermediate Advanced. And there is another playlist as well, which is dedicated to students or people who are beginners. Yes, people who have never studied English before. So, this playlist specifically is dedicated to them, okay? So, last video, Intermediate Advanced, we talked about the usage of prepositions, right? When we have prepositions and verbs, the verbs come with ing. We will see more examples as we see fit, okay? So let's get going, shall we? All right, people, let's start. Oh my God. Just check something here. Okay, as I mentioned before, two playlists. Choose the one of your liking and have fun. Learn English together with me, okay? This is my blackboard, so we will see when we use ing before prepositions, okay? Before going out, take your umbrella because it's raining, okay? It's advisable to take an umbrella with you. Yes, it's cloudy, the weather is windy as well, and it's not advisable to go out without an umbrella or a raincoat. Yes, many people have raincoats. I don't have a raincoat. To me, it's more practical to take an umbrella, but I'm aware that depending on the weather, if the wind is too strong, the umbrella is useless, yes. Before going out, you see, preposition, before. Going has ing, so after prepositions, if we have a verb, it comes with ing. That's what we studied last lesson. The last video was about it. Another example. After leaving work, I went to the restaurant. Yes, I was so hungry. I was starving actually. After leaving work, I went to the restaurant. After leaving. You see, I mentioned before, but it's never enough to emphasize. The ing here doesn't deliver a continuous idea. No, it's not continuous. No, it's not. Continuous tenses come with ing, but they have another structure. It's not about this. The only reason why we put ing is that the verb comes after a preposition. It's just because of that, okay? Continuous tenses such as present continuous, is, are, or am, plus a verb coming with ing, or past continuous in which you have was or were, plus a verb with ing. This is another story, okay? Here we have a continuous idea, which is an idea that began in the present tense and is still happening, or something that is happening around the time of the present, okay? All right. Is it possible to use another structure? Yes. Before going out, take your umbrella. Or before you go out, take your umbrella. You see, I'm using here the subject. Here we don't have a subject, but it's implied here that I'm talking about you, right? It's a direct speech in which I'm talking to someone else. Before going out, before you go out, take your umbrella, take your raincoats, okay? So here I'm using a pronoun. The verb here doesn't come with ing. Why is that? Because before the verb, we don't have a preposition, right? We have just a conventional sentence, okay? Here, we can do the same thing. After leaving work, I went to the restaurant. I can say after I leave work, or after I leave the office, I'm going to the restaurant. Or I'm going shopping. Yes, let's spend some money. I don't have any money available to be spending that much. After I leave. The preposition is here. After the preposition, we have a pronoun. We don't have a verb. So that's the reason why you don't put ing here, okay? Let's understand the meaning of some sentences, okay? For example, his death was caused by driving too fast. Or his death was caused by reckless driving. Yes. When you drive in an irresponsible way, it's irresponsible. You must drive responsibly, right? When you drive recklessly, it means that you are driving without taking care, without paying attention to the traffic, to the signs, to everything, okay? So his death was caused by driving. You see, the preposition here is used, but the preposition by here, what's the meaning or why am I using such preposition? It means to explain the reason why he's dead right now, okay? His death was caused by driving too fast or by reckless driving. Here, driving is a noun, okay? Pay attention. Here, driving is a noun. Reckless is an adjective, but here, by driving, driving is the verb. And as I mentioned before, just after prepositions, we have to put ing in the end of the verb, okay? I'm improving my English by speaking more. Yes, you can improve your spoken English by speaking. Actually, you have to speak. Even if you speak incorrectly, sometimes you make some mistakes, some minor or major mistakes, it doesn't matter. Teachers advise students to speak. It doesn't matter how many mistakes they make. If you are afraid of making mistakes, you will never learn English. So it's important to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes now and then, right? I make mistakes sometimes, even in my mother tongue, right? I speak Portuguese, as you, I suppose. But we make mistakes. It's natural. And I'm improving my English. There are many ways to improve your English: by speaking more, by reading, by writing, right? By listening. So there are many skills which are essential to the learning of English language. I use the preposition by to explain what are the means to learn or to improve your English. How can I improve my English? Speaking more, reading more, writing more, listening more, okay? So when you want to tell how something happens, you use the preposition by. And after the prepositions, if a verb follows, be aware that you have to put ing in the end of it, okay? All right, people. We haven't finished this topic yet. There is a lot to cover. I'm going to write here that we have to talk about prepositions. And I intend to give more examples, right? In the next video. There is a lot to cover and we haven't finished it yet, okay? All right, so I hope to see you next video and subscribe to the channel. There are many videos available for you, right? And the videos are intended to help you understand, to help you speak English better, to help you make your sentences properly and speak in a correct way, right? Because it doesn't, if you speak incorrectly all the time, if you make many mistakes, it's not good for you. It's as in our mother tongue. When you go to a job interview, for example, and you don't know how to communicate well, your writing isn't good, you can't make a composition by yourself, it's bad. So it's necessary to study grammar. I can never emphasize this enough. It's extremely important to study grammar, right? But the focus will not be the grammar itself. Grammar has to be followed by examples, okay? So, enough talk, I've talked too much, but sometimes it's good to give you some hints, which helped me understand and study English by myself, okay? So, see you next video. We will start studying next video the preposition without, okay? But there are many more to come because we have many prepositions. And this was an intermediate advanced video, right? The next one we will start from here. Bye bye, have a nice evening. Sleep tight.